Hello guys, welcome back to Crypto Network. We would be talking about Pi Network latest update. Pi Network just recently made the announcement of its Pi open source Pios license program at the beginning of the hackathon. This was done in an effort to encourage developer collaboration and grow its already extensive ecosystem. Because of this work, blockchain application developers may now collaborate by sharing the code they use to build their products. Even online communities are nothing without the members who populate them. But how exactly can you demonstrate their humanity on such a large scale? The key to success in the case of Pi Network, which has a vast worldwide community that is driven by the world's most distributed mobile mined cryptocurrency, has been striking a balance between the allure of high technology and the people who use it. Our efforts to develop a local KYC solution paid off in the form of success, and also an environment where pioneers and also the main team interact with each other without any barrier. Pi Network's overarching objective is to build a robust ecosystem full of useful applications by fusing innovative ideas and the combined efforts of the platform's developers and community all together. The program gives developers the ability to build upon the work of those who have already contributed. In addition, Dr. Nicholas Karkeles, who was one of the initial pioneers of the Pi Network, shared his thoughts on the initiative by stating that the Pi Network has always actively fostered side-by-side collaboration. We plan to make it possible for developers who want to share their code base with the community to do so through Pios. Additionally, we plan to make it possible for those developers to ask other community developers to contribute to their code in quarter to the Pi Network. This is something we hope to make possible through Pios. Pi Network has reached a significant milestone in the construction of the enclosed mainnet, and trade is currently taking place. As a result, the Pi team is now in a position to concentrate on two primary goals: facilitating mass KYC and powering ecosystem utilities building. Both of these are necessary actions if we are to achieve its goal of creating a sustainable environment in preparation for its final phase, which is the open mainnet. Criticism has been leveled at an organization because of allegations that it exploited 1 million of its pioneers in order to boost its advertising revenue. A well-known individual whose name we can't mention and who is also a respected expert on Bitcoin has asserted that many people are unable to join the network Pi community due to the difficulty and risk associated with mining Bitcoins. He asserts that neither of these is true, and that people are falling behind because they do not have sufficient education in cryptography. According to him, when a new mine is discovered, the developers of the mine are most likely compensated for the advertisement. However, the folks who are responsible for Network Pi assert that it is a genuine effort being undertaken by a group of Stanford graduates to make Pi Network coin more accessible to the general public. Many people see this as an opportunity to get involved with cryptocurrencies from the ground up to making money in the nearest future. Many have taken advantage of it. The Pios license for the protocol ensures that developers working inside the Pi ecosystem will be able to create and utilize open source software tools and applications. In a press statement, the business stated that the licensing scheme would guarantee that developers would collaborate to create unique applications for the Pi Network. Because of this one-of-a-kind licensing system, community developers are able to build on the contributions made by one another, thereby capitalizing on the collective intelligence of the big community. Pi Network's mission is to foster various ideas and executions with the goal of developing a rich ecosystem of app. Pi Network users are required to go through it know your customer approach. In contrast to users of other decentralized mining protocols, the Pi program, in contrast to other mining applications and processes, is not damaging to the environment and will not deplete the power in the battery of a user's mobile device in any way. The fact that the effort is not a fake in any manner is demonstrated by the hackathons that have been held in the past as well as the one that is taking place right now. In spite of the widespread mistrust, the Pi Network possesses a number of essential qualities that provide evidence of its dependability. Pioneers currently have high hopes that after the mainnet is launched, they will be able to trade the coin that they mined on centralized exchanges where they can buy and sell cryptocurrency. These exchanges will allow for the buying and selling of cryptocurrency. Soon the limits that were imposed by the firewall protecting the enclosed mainnet will be lifted and the open mainnet will become operational. When these events take place, the coin that can be mined using a smartphone will be made accessible to the general public. Additionally, the price of the coin will be accurately recorded across all of the exchanges, and after that the coin will be listed on all of the exchanges according to the estimates provided by a number of different price projections. The price of a single coin of Pi might range anywhere from $100 to $300. By the time November 2023 rolls around, because of how ubiquitous these activities are, it is unlikely that their value will result in a significant amount of monetary gain for the large user population. We are all optimistic that the Pi network will be successful on a global scale. Easy access with few requirements. Pi network can be mined with just a mobile device, unlike other cryptocurrencies which require expensive mining equipment. This makes it accessible to anybody who has a mobile device, such as a smartphone. Because of this, it is not essential to pay a significant amount of money to get started with Pi network, which makes it accessible to a greater variety of people. In addition, the process of mobile mining has been made to be as straightforward and user-friendly as possible, making it simple for anyone to begin mining. Pi network runs on a blockchain that is decentralized, which means that it is not controlled by a single body, and is instead maintained by its users. This allows Pi network to be more secure. This makes the network more resistant to censorship and other forms of interference, which is a benefit. The elimination of a network's reliance on a single point of failure as one further benefit of decentralization that contributes to the system's increased resilience. In addition to this, it makes it possible for the operations of the network to be carried out in a more open and equitable manner. Put your attention on fostering community. Pi network places a significant emphasis on community building, which enables its members to feel a greater feeling of ownership over the platform and increases their level of participation. As Dr. Nicholas said, we believe that if we give members of the Pi community the ability to develop open source software and tools for the Pi ecosystem, not only will the community continue to thrive, but it will also inspire more people to contribute. The code repository is accessible to developers, and it is this repository that has been granted the Pios license by other developers within the Pi community. In addition, Pi prizes are presented to developers as a means of motivating them to submit their code to the repository and share their respective works and progress with one another. The Pi hackathon, which has already started and is now underway, is scheduled to last through the 28th of February. The three categories of social media, GameFi, entertainment, and consumer utilities are the ones that participants are encouraged to base their submissions for the event on in order to participate. More than 5,000 people have already registered their interest in attending the event. The Pi Newark scheme is more than just a piece of software for mining cryptocurrency and digital assets. It is a network of services that are interconnected, and has a very good and reliable prototype. The Pi browser software also makes it possible for developers to test and install decentralized third-party programs, despite the fact that the bulk of the cryptocurrency community is skeptical about it due to suspicions that it may be a fraud. Because of the delay in the launch of the mainnet, the infrastructure of the network of cell phones that can be mined has been undergoing development. In May of 2021, it made its Phase 2 test base available to the public. Users were now able to put the Pi wallet and browser through their paces as part of Phase 3, which was rolled out in December of 2021. The very first hackathon to ever take place on the network was initiated because it was not properly introduced at the beginning. The Pi currency currently has no value in terms of fees because of the power of the community. A full launch would almost certainly result in the cryptocurrency being listed on centralized exchanges. This would be the case because of the strength of the community. Those who have held coins for an extended period of time may profit from a listing on a well-known cryptocurrency platform. If they choose to sell their mined coins, the Pi network, which takes its cues from first-generation blockchain networks like Bitcoin, has set out with the goal of producing the appearance of token scarcity, while simultaneously preventing a significant portion of the tokens from becoming centralized in the possession of a small number of individuals. I would stop here now. We hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly support my channel by clicking like, commenting, and subscribing. Also on the notification bell to always get update from us. Thank you, and see you in our next video.